What's up everyone, Nate here. So in today's video, I'm taking on a brutal challenge. Backpacking with just a 12.5-pound base weight and sub-zero temps. No fires, no extra heat sources, just me, my gear, and whatever the trail throws at me. I'll be hiking through snow, struggling to set up a tarp, eating some delicious food, and most importantly, testing whether layering 2 quilts will be enough to keep me warm when temps drop below 0 tonight. Let's find out. So it's about 3:30 right now. Current temperature is 12 degrees. Making my way into the New Hampshire wilderness where it's projected to get to -4 tonight. Now the whole point of this trip was to go as absolutely light as I could while hopefully still remaining comfortable. So this trip almost didn't happen. I came down with COVID about 8-9 days ago. Still got a lot of phlegm I'm coughing up, but glory never came to those who sat idle, right? I got out here pretty late. It's gonna start getting dark around 4:30, so we're kind of under a time crunch here. There is a shelter here and I do plan on actually tarping it. I haven't really done much tarping in the winter time. I'm a little nervous about it. Because of that, because I'm sick and not feeling well, maybe having a shelter close would be an okay idea. Yeah, something's been busy. Probably a mouse or a squirrel. All kinds of shell husks in here. I can play a game with myself. Let's see the registry. Let's see. Last time someone was here. Okay, 12:27 is the last entry here. Started Mount Sunapee Greenway today. Wonderful shelter. Arrived in dark. Flag is a nice touch. Okay, so my plan is to set up behind the shelter. I just have to clear some snow. It's gonna be hard to tell where the ground is going to be even. So I have very little experience tarping in the cold, or actually in the snow. I mean, the challenge right now is just we need to find some flat ground. We got to find a new spot. The other thing I'm nervous about is creating like a cold sink. This is looking okay. This is looking rather flat. So my plan is I just want to bury these stakes in the snow. Basically just brought these tent poles from one of the tents that I own. Oh, hands are freezing. Stake just pulled out. Thought that would be an issue. The snow, it's not that really compactable snow. We're gonna try to make this work though. We're not gonna give up. Just get a little more slack on this. Oh man, my hands are freezing. I can't get this stake to stick in the snow here. If I can't make this work, we'll just have to plan B it. That's why I camp somewhere near a shelter. You always have a plan B. Ah, my hands are sticking to the tripod. Oh, fucking bitch. I gotta throw in the towel. It's getting too dark. The snow, it's just not cooperating with me. Sorry guys. I really wanted to tarp it tonight, but I'm moving to plan B. I'm gonna move into the shelter. Oh, I can't even feel my fingers. Oh yeah. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wear this. Let my hands warm up a little bit. So I don't have a winter stove, so I have 𝐬𝐴, which does not do well in the cold, so I have to warm that up as well. So get that inside my jacket. Regardless of everything, you know, just keeping your hands warm in conditions like this when you're trying to work with them, it's really hard. Hopefully I can get this gas warm enough that where it actually functions, because I didn't bring anything except freeze-dried meals. So if I can't get my stove working, I won't have anything to eat or drink. All right, let's get all these squirrel shell, these nut husks out of the way. Once I have everything all set up, I'm going to show you my sleep system, which is really just 2 quilts layered on top of each other. I've never tried it before. It's kind of untested. Really tight-chested. Okay, Okay, so the plan is to layer a couple of quilts here. Thermarest Vesper. Supposed to be comfort rated to 32. I disagree with that. That's going to be my first layer. So, there we are. Next I have a synthetic quilt that'll go on top. It's good to do something synthetic on top of something down. All the condensation is going to make its way through my down quilt, and then it'll hit my synthetic quilt where it will then freeze, thus not freezing my down and making my down ineffective. So this quilt, it's an extra long and extra wide too. So the whole point of that is just for situations like this where it'll hopefully give me enough room to allow this down to not be too compressed. If that down gets too compressed, it's not going to really do me much good, right? Okay, we got the quilt set up. I'm not actually very now, even I'm toasty warm. So we got, I think, some good loft going on right now. For a little extra assurance, I got myself my balaclava. People don't like it when I say balaclava, but I'm from New England. You're lucky I pronounce anything right. Some gloves, obviously. So I need to inflate my pillow here, and then some really warm smart wool socks. I did start out the trip with 1 liter, so it's not going to be enough, obviously, to hydrate and cook dinners and all that stuff. So we'll have to melt some snow at some point. In fact, I'm freaking thirsty. So let's just get some water boiling. Let's see. Oh, I think the gas, it's plenty warm. I think we're going to be okay here as long as we can boil quick enough. Uh-oh. Ooh, wait, that was scary. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Come on. So while that's boiling, let's pick what we want to eat tonight. Chicken and dumplings, and then biscuits and gravy. So I've heard great things about both these meals. Never tried them before. I love biscuits and gravy, so I'm going to eat that first. So this 𝐬𝐸, it's starting to die on me. I mean, she's full open. So my new plan of attack is I have another canister right here that I'm warming up. So I'll switch that out, and I got some hand warmers going as well. And I think what I'll do is when I bust out that second can, I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to use these hand warmers, put it in here, and hopefully that'll just give me enough time to get a decent boil, because this is just taking forever. Okay, look at that. Took about 20 minutes. Let's turn this off. Get some water in there. Okay, I gotta work quick here. Oh, it smells good though. And the tired old trick, which I'm sure you've seen a million times, is we're just gonna keep this right inside of me. We'll keep that nice and warm and let that do its thing. We'll have a delicious meal here in about 10-15 minutes. And while we're waiting for that, I'm just gonna stand here. I could have sworn I heard coyotes earlier. There was an owl hooting, but all right, let's have some of this biscuits and gravy Mountain House. I've had the Peak Refuel biscuits and gravy, and man, that's so good. Could definitely use a little more water, but let's see. Oh man, it's spicy and peppery. Okay, while I'm eating this, I'm gonna actually warm up some more water. All right, so what I'm gonna try to do is use these hand warmers and try to keep my fuel warm. I'll just put that in there. Stack these around it. I have more. I don't want to waste them all. I mean, they're good for 10 hours, but still. Got a little bit of a fire hazard, but you know, I think we'll be okay. A little BRS 3000, really putting this thing to the test. Oh, it's all frozen. Nice. Water's starting to freeze. Cap on this. And just like that, after only 5 minutes as compared to 20, got a nice rolling boil. Oh, wow, it smells amazing. Yeah, you want to try to eat as late as you can when you're in this cold conditions like this, because it's going to actually do a really good job helping keep you warm at night. As you metabolize that food, it creates a lot of heat. So, oof, man, this is hot. So while that's rehydrating, I wanted to share a few things going on in life in general. I've been having trouble getting out and going backpacking. My wife's family has suffered 3 untimely deaths since the fall. Most notably, her 18-year-old niece, Lydia, passed away pretty unexpectedly. Her father, Stacy, died in the fall. He was pretty young, early 50s. And then my wife's brother, Ryan, he ended up passing away too. At the beginning of December. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't expect that. Ryan was pretty young, 51, and his death was really quick and really unexpected. And it's just sad. He left behind 3 young girls and a wife and a grieving family. And Brian was a good guy. He was a nice man. He was a smart man. And I'm so sorry, God, I didn't expect to get choked up like this. But anyways, it's just been really hard to get out here with all that going on and go. It's been hard to get outside, go backpacking, or even just hiking. And that's why, even though I'm not feeling 100%, and I really had to alter what I wanted to do for a trip today, I had to get out there. It's been far too long. I feel like I'm losing my edge. The other tragic thing is I also have an uncle down in Kentucky who had a stroke a few days ago, and he's barely holding on right now. And he's not really projected to make it. So that's sad. My Uncle Mike and I, we weren't really ever close. I saw very little of him. But he's still family, obviously. It still sucks. And it's just been a lot of hurt, a lot of sadness happening since the fall. And we're all over it. I hope our luck changes soon, because I'm not sure how much more, especially my wife's family, I'm not sure how much more they can take, because it's just been tragedy after tragedy for them. But yeah, the big one, it's all sad. Obviously, her niece and her niece's father, super sad. But her brother was really, really a big one. And breaks my heart too. He should still be here. He should still be on this earth. And my love to his 3 wonderful, beautiful daughters and his wonderful wife too. I don't know how they're doing it, but anyway, so that's the current state of the Nate Hike's life and his family. But enough of that. Let's check out this chicken and dumplings. People crap on Mountain House, but damn, these last 2 meals, freaking amazing. All right, so it's snow melting time. Ooh, I think I got some dirt on that one. A little trail spice never hurt anybody, right? Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm gonna have a little bit of tea. This says it probiotic, which I probably need after after all those Mountain House meals. Let that seep a little bit. Looking forward to, man. Oh, that tea smells just so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. The only fear I really have now is just my sleep system. So I'm kind of skeptical that these 2 quilts will actually keep me warm tonight. My ace in my sleeve is this jacket. I can utilize that to stay warm, but I'm very curious if these two quilts will bring me down to 0 degrees. And we're talking 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So Celsius, that's -4, -0. That's about -20 degrees Celsius. So we're talking -20 degrees Celsius, about 0 Fahrenheit, a little less than that for tonight. And I'm already starting to feel the cold kind of creep into my legs a little bit. The one thing I wish I did bring were booties. I've been wanting to buy a pair for a long time, and I have a feeling that I'm really gonna wish I had them tonight. And in fact, I actually had a dream last night that I had a pair of booties that I forgot about. And in my dream, I was like packing for my trip, and I was like, oh yeah, my down booties, I can't forget those. And I remember, like, my dream was so vivid. I was packing my down booties, and I was so happy that I actually had them. And then, you know, I woke up and reality set in. Okay, so I got my food bag here, which is just the bag I use to actually store my jacket in. Now in this is an odor-proof bag, and I'm not saying it's completely odor-proof, but I do swear by these things. I mean, anything to reduce your scent footprint, I'm a huge proponent of. So in the wintertime, you know, the main culprit for wanting to hang a bear bag, obviously, is for bears, right? Well, bears are really inactive in the wintertime. Very rarely are they coming out for anything. So you don't really need to fear bears so much. It's really just the rodents and the other little critters. So that's why I am going to actually make my way away from the shelter. What we're going to do is just find ourselves just pretty much like a low-hanging branch. So any one of these branches should be just fine. All I'm going to do is just throw my food up just like that and call it a day. You know, is there a chance something can get it? Well, sure, there's a chance anything could happen. The chance I could have a heart attack tonight, right? But in my experience, wintertime can be a little more lax when it comes to this food protection stuff. In the summertime, I'm always hanging a bag, and I actually like hanging bear bags. I think it's fun. It's something I've actually worked on pretty hard throughout the years. So we'll just make our way back to the shelter here. Okay, just like that. Food taken care of. I think now what I'll do is I'll get everything kind of picked up, brush my teeth. Well, actually, while I'm brushing my teeth, I do need some more water, so I'll boil some more snow.
And that doesn't look like it's bleeding too bad. Him is going to be body like entering your skin. That can be a site where bacteria.
Even toothpaste tastes good. Maybe I'm just getting my taste back because I had COVID. I don't know, but everything smelled so good tonight, tastes so good. Even the toothpaste. Oh, the valve's frozen. There we go. Let's just get this one more pump up as well in this air mattress. Oh, that valve's frozen too. And this is where an air pump would be convenient. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's frozen solid. This is actually the time you probably do need something to blow up your mattress, because, you know, it's so cold out here that your valves can freeze. That's exactly what happened here. Keep this jacket nice and close in case I need it, but the reason why I'm going to sleep without the jacket is because I want to see how well this sleep system does just by itself, and see if it can actually keep me warm at sub-0 degree temperatures here. My feet are just toasty warm right now. They're completely dry. I'm just going to layer my thick socks over my current socks, double up on my insulation there, and I'm just going to sleep in my ski pants as well. I will see you guys in the morning. If I have any troubles with this sleep system, I'm going to let you know about it. And if I see you in the morning, I did good, but if I wake up in the middle of the night, you'll know about that too. So, good night for now.
Well, good morning. It's about 5 a.m. and I think I'm going to get up for the day. I slept pretty darn warm for most of the night, and in fact I had to strip off most of my layers. So yeah, I'm kind of impressed. The only issue is I'm starting to feel the cold come through my sleeping pad. I guess that's to be expected because I didn't bring like a close cell phone pad to put underneath it, which probably would have helped. And probably me blowing into the pad myself wasn't the best idea. But other than that, I slept great. I had to strip layers off last night. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. Oh, this is gonna feel chilly. Woo!
All right, let's go check out our food, make sure it's okay. There you go. right, well, I am all packed up, and that's going to do it for me and the Nate Hikes channel. Thanks for coming along. What do you think about today's adventure? Would you like to see more of this stuff in the future? Is there any other gear you would have brought? Is 12.5 pounds just not enough to survive in 0-degree weather? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.